Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHills.News, and this is Jabbering with Julie. Once again, if you haven't watched the show before, it's a local news video show about what's happening around town, and I am not affiliated with the news leader, just so you know. NordoniaHills.News is independent news source for the town of, well, the community of Nordonia Hills, which is generally a school district, in case you didn't know. So anyways, hello. And before I start on the local stuff, I just want to give a shout out to the Browns for winning. So excited that they did great against the Bears, the Browns and the Bears. And it did look like the Browns had their numbers written on a Sharpie, but it doesn't matter because they won, right? Yes, yes, yes. All right. So a little, and my brain sometimes just stops. A little information about what you see behind you. Actually, a couple weeks ago, when I was preparing for, we were doing a barbecue and we were, cooking hamburgers on the grill. I had some leftover veggies from, the Ledgeview food market promotion they had going, and some jalapenos and peppers from our garden. So anyway, I chopped this stuff up with some elephant garlic that was also from the Ledgeview food farmers market. Anyways, and I cooked this all together with some olive oil and some seasoning, and it made a great, very spicy topping. And I thought it made a great background that I can use for anything. So that explains the background, and also segues into a podcast that we just put up today. If you were listening to the series Layers of Flavor, where Kevin talks about a lot of things in the food industry and flavors, and the last couple weeks he's been talking about what's happening, with restaurants. And so his latest podcast might be a little controversial because he's talking about how, sometimes customers are not exactly nice. And especially now, since they're having to wait more. So I will put a link to the podcast so you can listen to it. And he also has a very in-depth article if you want to read on about that. So, well, I'm thinking about like food. I want to show you a picture. Jackson Comfort. I don't know if you guys know, I'm marketing coordinator at Jackson Comfort. So recently they had an event, and it was a wonderful opportunity to contact a local bakery. So we got these cookies. Her name is Ashley. She lives in Sagamore, and she owns AMB Sweets. So if you're looking for decorated cookies for some type of event, in this case, she made 100, and she did a great job. She was on time, and it was a good price. So I just want to give a shout out to her. I just want a cookie right now, though. I always want to eat my backgrounds. It's not going to work out. But speaking of small businesses, we understand that it's really difficult for businesses right now. And there's a lot of very tiny, small businesses, just maybe just emerging, just starting off, getting their foot in the door, so to speak. And we want to give them help, and we want to give them a hand. We are setting up on our website, which is NordoniaHills.News, a business directory, and any business can submit a listing for free. It's just going to be a simple listing, the name of the company, a little description about them, how to contact them. If they want like a logo and more than one category and other options, there's actually a paid option. And then up from there, they can also be an advertiser. And I'm not going to go into the details because our advertisers get a ton of stuff. Oh, and that does remind me, you have to watch the show to the end. Oops, it goes that way. Watch the show to the end because I have breaking news about Nordonia Hills News. So you're going to have to stick around for that because I'm not going to talk about that now. All right. So this is still, the next topic is still in line with food. So we got a lot of comments when we posted this the other day. You know how I'm always talking about what's going on at Walmart. Look at this. I was actually there just yesterday and it still kind of looks like this. So I made some comments that it kind of looks like the zoo exhibit that's starting up, and people made all kind of comments how, maybe they're going to have, gators in there, or maybe it's going to be like a fight ring for Black Friday. The comments were pretty funny. Some of them were not nice, but that's how people are sometimes. But I just thought it was interesting, and I'm just very curious about what they're going to put there. It's very close to the milk and your coffee mate, and right around the corner there is where the eggs are, and then over here you can get your yogurt and stuff like that. This area over here, if you're lactose intolerant, just like stay away. It's all cheesy and eggs, and well, I guess eggs aren't lactose thing, but anywho, it's still kind of a mess there at Walmart. I'm trying to find stuff, and some of the aisles are still very narrow. I kind of feel like, one of these days, like 2 soccer moms are going to play chicken, and it could really be very interesting if you're there to watch that. So, I also have another Walmart progress picture. I was asking one of the workers there, when are they going to start putting in the new cash registers? Well, actually, they're getting rid of cash registers and putting in more self-checkouts. And he said, well, they already started. They removed the very first checkout. Well, actually, it says one over there. But anyway, there was a checkout here, and I think they moved one over there. But anyway, this area here, they already are starting to make the move. So it's very interesting to see how things are going to shift. So from what I understand, there's going to be very few actual cash registers, and then the rest are going to be self-checkout with attendants standing by to assist. In fact, I was at Costco yesterday, I think it was yesterday, and was very easy to check out. I had less than 10 items or whatever, and was able to handle it on my own, which was nice. And it helps. I always wanted them to have an express lane there anyway, because you're standing there with, your one thing of diapers or your crackers or whatever. Believe it or not, I can actually go in Costco and just buy one thing. And then I have to stand there while people with their huge carts, buying for the company picnic in front of me. So I'm very excited to see that they have an express lane, and then it's self-checkout, so I can get in and out quickly and then just walk by everybody while they're, with their $300 worth of stuff in the carts, and I can speed past them. But I am, Costco does train you to keep the receipt out, because they're going to check it at the door. I used to always have to go dig in my purse because I would always put it in there. So anyways, they're training me. And now they're training me to check out my own items. But, that's just how things are nowadays. Our expectations are totally changing, which is another part of Layers of Flavor. If you listen to the series and the articles that he's been writing, our expectations, but, now it's like, we'll wait forever in a drive-through lane that's double wrapped around a building. And, it's just everybody's so short on workers where we don't really expect quality and fast service. But at least they're still open. So that's good. All right. So this was just sent to me today. Let's see if I can find it in my all my stuff that's I'm putting out today. Can't really tell really well from this picture because it's kind of like really big behind me. But on in Macedonia on 1552 Newport Drive is this little free library. Isn't that cute? And you can actually bring a book to share. Or it's kind of like leave a penny, have a penny. So you can like leave a book, or you can borrow a book and bring it back. It's very nice. I'm going to have get more information for you about this. It's a really a sweet thing. And I think there are some other ones around town. I believe the Emergency Assistance Center used to have one too. I'm not sure if they still do. So anyways, in the comments, if you know of any other addresses where they have these little libraries, let everybody know. I think it's great, and we will have more information about this. I mean, I'm serious. This just was sent to me as I was putting the show together tonight, so I wanted to share that with you. And obviously, there's a lot more going on about that. And let's see. While we're talking about this, kind of reminds me of a little store. So while we're talking about stores, let's talk about bin treasures. So, I'm always talking about they have always unique items like furniture, maybe like a chair that you need or a table. But right now they have a really nice selection of costumes for Halloween. I don't know about adult costumes, but most of the ones that I've seen there have been all like for kids. But I mean, if I had a little one, I would be going there. And there's a lot of Spider-Man and Transformers and witches and a good selection. Like you can tell, like especially like over on this side, there's a lot of different kind of things. But anyways, I would definitely go there. I would start there first if you're looking for a costume for a little one. And again, I'm not sure about the adults, but definitely can tell you that they have a lot of those. And I was in there again Friday when they were loading. Oh no, I was there Saturday morning because Friday night. I was at the football game. I can't be everywhere, although I try. So I was there Saturday morning shortly after they opened, and I definitely see they had some Christmas items, some Christmas decorations. Of course, they have fall items. If you're looking to decorate for fall, still Halloween. I noticed they had more snack items. They had boxes of snacks and coffee. They had just a lot of different items. Every week it's a lot of the same things, but then there's always new stuff. So that's kind of cool. Bin treasures, you can go there and you just never know what they have until you get there. And I could even show you some things that were there Saturday morning and they could be gone. So I don't want to show too many things. I don't want to get your hopes up, but it is really a very unique store. And it's nice to see them still around, and they started with one little spot and they've taken over that whole side of the building there. So it's nice to see businesses doing well in town. All righty, I have a lot of sports stuff. There's just, I know there's always sports stuff going on, but we happen to get, oh wait, I see one more picture here. Another thing that happened to me this week is we've been talking about how a lot of the lobbies, a lot of the dining rooms and the fast food places have been closed. Recently I had mentioned Cane's, Arby's, Wendy's, both Dunkin's, a lot of places like that around town have had their lobbies or dining rooms, whatever you want to call them, closed. And the one day I was supposed to meet with somebody at Cane's, and the lobby was closed or the dining room was closed. So we ended up going to Panera, which was open. So this past week, I wanted to have another meeting at Panera, and I see this. So I'm not sure what days their dining room is closed, but so I was there, I don't know, I can't remember what day it was, maybe Thursday. And Saturday, the lobby was still closed, and they had cones directing people through the drive-thru. So Panera is still open. You can use the drive-thru to pick up your food, and they had cones up so you could kind of tell that the drive-thru was the only thing open, but people were still going into the parking lot and going up to the door. So maybe they need to put more cones out. Progress is still going on Chick-fil-A. I think they may be opening up by the end of the month. And I should mention before I get to sports, because like I said, I have a lot of sports to cover. I also wanted to mention that this is what we're hearing. Twinsburg Road will finally close. I believe they said October 6th for 2 weeks. So, they said it was going to close before, but I guess what they didn't know is the Cleveland Water Works Company or whatever needed to do some stuff before they could do their part. So they're posting on the Norfolk Center's website about the the workaround for it. But it's just going around Norfolk Center right now is, well, once this happens, it's going to be very difficult because, as you know, Highland is still closed and still will be closed during all of this work that they're doing. And what they're doing is some culvert work. I think like right where that circle is right there. So if you normally come this way, you're going to have to go down Walters Road and then over and then up the other way. But it's just been very, very difficult getting around. And I guess next year, Norfolk Center is going to be doing a bunch of construction. I shouldn't say Norfolk Center. Summit County will be doing a lot of construction in Norfolk Center next year as well. Especially, they're going to be widening Old 8 and some other stuff. So remember when Macedonia was messed up for the longest time and they were doing Valley View and 82, no, Highland and 82 at the same time? Well, this is kind of reminding me of that. But you know what? In Macedonia, it's really nice now where they did all that construction, and it's nice now. So we just have to put up with this, I guess. So it looks like that actually might happen this time around when they say. All right, let's get and by the way, don't leave, because I have a couple events to talk about and some breaking news about NordoniaHills.News. So don't go anywhere. All right, so let's see what I have sport-wise. So we got this wonderful, it's kind of blurry because it's a small picture, but junior Isabella Schuster came in 3rd place in the Suburban League match. Let's see, I have a football picture. There is just a lot that's going on this week. And this is the Nordonia team waiting for Wadsworth to show up. No, they weren't late to the game, but the varsity team beat Wadsworth 35-0. So it kind of looks like Wadsworth didn't show up. So this picture's like, come on, guys, when are you gonna play? We want to play. So they weren't late to the game, like I said, but 35-0. They obviously struggled. However, I happen to know that the freshman team, Wadsworth beat us, freshman team, and then JV, Wadsworth beat Nordonia 42-6. So, there's a little bit of both sides going there. So, but I would say that the Wadsworth band was good. And of course, Nordonia band was outstanding. In fact, I'll put a link in the show description of the performance. They have this new thing where their plumes are lit and they have staffs that are lit and hula hoops. And they look great and they sound great. And I know they went to ONEA competition Saturday. I wonder how they did. I'm sure they did fabulous. I'm sure they wowed the crowd. Even when they played at Twinsburg the week before, the Twinsburg fans gave them a roaring applause because they did such a great job. So anyways, hats off to the band. Let's see what else we have here sport-wise. Oh, turn the lights out there. Oh my goodness. Again, Zoom shouldn't have that little thing close to the other thing. You know what I mean? Probably not. Let's see. Okay, so this is, I believe this is middle school cross country. For the Cloverleaf invite. Let's see, the middle school cross country girls. Top 10 performance by Emerson Beery, 9th place. And again, there's more information on our Facebook page and our website too about these sporting events. Just want to give you a couple of pictures that we got. Let's see. Searching. Oh yeah, golf. So the golf team is doing great this year. The Nordonia Knights, they're continuing to have a great season. So here's a picture of the golf team. I don't know if this is everybody, but more information is on our website about that. Let's see. All right, let me tell you about a couple events. I don't know if how much I talked about this last week, but I think I've been mentioning it a couple times. This is going to be a lot of fun. So this is an event that is hosted by NordoniaHills.News and So Artsy. In fact, So Artsy is hosting it, and they are located at 151 82 I should say Aurora Road, which is Route 82, and the entrance is in the back, so it's off Vesta, if you know where that entrance is. And anyways, it's a fundraiser. The fundraiser is for the Emergency Assistance Center and also Jenny's Gems. And I do have another cat to show you too that needs adopting. Both are very worthy cause. We are giving away one Amazon gift card, $200 gift card, donated by Jackson Comfort, to the best costume. There's going to be candy, and there's going to be art games, and you know, it'll be fun. Karaoke. It's kind of like the trifecta of fun. You know, painting, games, karaoke, and candy. I mean, you can't beat it. That is a fact, Jack. All right, and another local fun event that is happening around town, I'm sure you've seen us talking about it, is Cleanland Car Wash. Oh, what happened to it? Hang on. Holy cannoli, Batman. Anyways, Cleanland Car Wash is having a haunted car wash on October 28th through October 30th. So it's from 6 to 10 p.m. all of those 3 days. It costs $20 per car, but if you're a member, Cleanland Car Wash member, you get it free. All the proceeds go to the Akron Children's Hospital, which is a very worthy cause. And I just think that's fun. And we've never had anything like that around town. So I cannot wait to try that out myself. I mentioned Jeannie's Gems. We do have one of her cats. A new one to show you. Where did it go? They hide from me, you know. So this is Machado. He's looking for a home, and I will have the information for Machado and Jenny's Gems in the show description. And let's see here. I just want to make sure. I know I don't always remember everything, but I think that is what I had planned to talk about. So let's just put up my food picture for the breaking news. I don't know how I feel about this. I have mixed feelings about this, but NordoniaHills.News will only print one more newspaper. Some of you probably didn't even know we print a newspaper. And we had them around town. And we have been running into several issues with, one is the distribution. So we've had a problem with some of our distribution, some of our places, the lobbies are closed. So there's less places to put them. And that added to the fact that the prices of printing the paper is going up for us. So it's just, you know, like I said, I have mixed feelings about it, but I really wanted to have a print version for the people that have requested it over the years, because a lot of people did ask for that. And a lot of people have been picking up our paper and enjoying it. So it's not because we don't want to do it. It's just, and I'm not saying we're discontinuing it forever, because, we usually find a way. So it's just for now, until we find a different way of getting papers to, and our thing is, we don't want to just go around town giving everybody a paper and throwing it in their ditch or whatever, because there's a lot of people that don't want it and are just taking it from the ditch and putting it in their garbage. Because most people that don't really want to read the newspaper already get the news online. So that's a lot of ink and paper that is going to waste. So anyways, we will probably be bringing on another writer, which will be good. So it'll free up some of our money to have more writers and have more information, because no matter how much information we have, there's always still stuff that we miss. So maybe it'll, help us in the end do better. But it's still sad, because I know there's a lot of people that have been really enjoying it, the print version. So I'm not saying we're, going to never print anything again. I can't say that. I'm saying that we can't do it for now. So we're doing one more issue, and it'll be this coming week in most of the locations. Not all the locations are available. So that's how it is. In fact, if you're looking for newspapers at Mark's, you will no longer find them there. So that's it. I did mention the business directory. So we had actually planned on doing the business directory even before we found out about the distribution issues with the paper. And I just want to stress to everybody, we're still doing the news online, and we have a ton of people reading us online from all over the country, people that used to live here. Obviously, our biggest audience is local people. And I really want to thank everybody who's supported us all these years, because the beginning of October will mean that we've been in the news business in town 6 years. So some people said, oh, it's just a blog, whatever. But you know what? A lot of people read us. Thousands of people read us, and it's just wonderful when I go around town and people tell me how they've learned something from it. They found out, oh, I didn't know school was going to be closed that day. I need to know that. So a lot of people get information from NordoniaHills.News. And that's why we're here. I started it 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago, because I didn't see any other news organization putting out what's happening on social media. And, obviously we put it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, some Snapchat. We have an email newsletter, and of course the show. We have tons of different ways to get the information out. Oh, we even put stuff on LinkedIn. So we are only going to be expanding that, since, we have more time and we won't be delivering papers and such. We're going to be obviously focused more online. So for our online readers, it's going to be good for you. Anyways, and of course, this show is still going to go on. I don't print the show, right? No printing cost here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Zoom. Anyways, I've jabbered on too long. I know. Have a great week. And thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.